SB 33 can't pass on its face because it requires our legislators to require people to commit a crime and then dilute that crime back down into not a crime.
Wait a minute, what do you mean?
What I mean to say is all THC in Georgia has to be distilled from CBD plant flower. All right?
Interesting.
And so what that means is if the plant grows to possess enough THC in it, it reaches above 0.3%, then that makes it hot and it has to be destroyed. So when we start with legal hemp flower, we want to make THC with it. I'm going to use an example everybody knows, moonshine. In the process of making moonshine, on one side, we put in corn and sugar and water, and we add heat to it. And on the other side, out of the pipe, we extract alcohol. So if in those respective places we plug in CBD, which is where we have to get our THC from, if we put that on the left side, and what we're going to extract is the THC, the same way that I couldn't extract from corn 100% of the alcohol and require that alcohol to be 0.3% of itself when it's produced, I also can't require, if it's illegal for a person to have so much alcohol, I couldn't, as a senator, require that person to commit a crime and then turn around and add water to it and dilute it back down until it's acceptable.
Wow.
A person in Georgia who has their low THC oil card, right, is a person that has a qualifying condition, right? And so these people with these qualifying conditions, they have what they consider marijuana, right? If it's grown as marijuana under the Controlled Substances Act, it cannot then be regulated by the Department of Agriculture fundamentally, because the Department of Agriculture only regulates legal businesses. And I'm going to prove to you that this is a crime. Right here I have from the Department of Public Health's website. Will you be prosecuted by Georgia or federal law for enforcement for low THC oil patients? And granted, we're not talking about hemp, but we are, because you can't have cannabis, you can't have marijuana without hemp. You have to go through hemp to get to marijuana. So check this out, Aviva. This asks, will you be prosecuted? This doesn't even answer that question. But what it does say is, no, the registration process has been established and it does not violate any state or federal laws. Now watch this. Will you lose your license for registering patients in Georgia? No, you won't. But you know what Title 16 is? Crimes and offenses. So if it's not a crime, then why can't doctors prescribe it? A licensed medical professional can only certify a patient's eligibility for low THC oil based on certain qualifying conditions.
Right.
Those certain qualifying conditions create liabilities, both criminal and civil, as well as your basic fundamental rights in general, just from the simple fact you can be prosecuted for having it, right? If it's a crime in Title 16, it can't be a crop in Title 2.